Anyway, welcome back. Like I said, turn your lights off. Last time I said turn your lights off. You could do that if you want. If you don't want to, maybe the dark is scary. The only thing I'm afraid of in the dark is spiders and skeletons. And spider centipede combinations, because if there's ever been a spider centipede hybrid, it would probably have developed sometime long ago. Goblins are pretty fucking scary too. But anyway, welcome back to Dead Space. Last time I played this, there was a lot of meat. Some of you may be watching this in the future, back to back to back, so you know exactly what happened just a couple minutes ago. But allow me to tell you now that this game wouldn't fucking start. Alright. Well, we're a little zoomed in there, eyes. I got stasis packs, I've got detonator mines, I've got flamethrower schematics. I need to hit up a store.
Isaac! We're up here! Come on, move.
Hello, Isaac.
Well,
You're not looking at me.
a bad memory. I barely managed to escape the CEC facility this morning.
Wait, you're CEC?
Heavy equipment pilot, class 4. You?
Engineer.
Nerd. Figures.
You guys alright up there?
Nerd.
Our two remaining runners, Clark and Strauss.
Huh?
I knew it was only a matter of time before you reached the transit hub. You will find the train and operate.
Are you insane? You cut off power to life support. There may be other survivors over here.
Public sector is already beyond acceptable recovery conditions. I can't allow it. Goodbye, Clark.
Wow, what a fucking scock.
Holy shit, Isaac! Look out! It's headed for you!
Why did it explode like that? Yeah, I got some stuff I'm working on right about now. I need some help up here, Isaac. Bitch, I'm busy. Can't you see? She can help. You don't worry about. How about this? You focus on your monsters. I'll fight the big guy down here. Oh god, here it is again. Ah, shit. Vinny, you don't actually need to help her. Yeah, I figured as much. I figured she got it all locked down. Yeah, I'll focus on the problem at hand down here. You take care of your stuff. No, you don't. I promise you, you don't need my help. I promise you. I've got a handful of problems down here. Oh, good. And who's shooting?
Why did Tiedemann turn off the power?
Chat.
What did you do to piss him off so much?
Chat.
LED.
Chat.
You know what a marker is?
What's happening?
The unitologist on my crew wouldn't shut up about it. Why, is it real?
Yeah, it's real.
What?
I made one using codes.
Is this the
Patterns stored in my
demons?
heads, mine and Strauss. Everything that's happening on this station is happening because of that marker. I have to get to it and destroy it, and I need Strauss to tell me how.
You're a strange man, Isaac.
Will you help me?
It's a hallucination.
We're about to suffocate, so I think I'm better.
Okay, good. Listen, we need power. Without it, we have no air and no train. Sprawl's gotta have backup batteries somewhere.
Yes. The solar
Amazing.
arrays up there. But they've been mothballed for years.
Okay, alright, good. I'm heading there now. If I can start them up and get some power to the train,
You'll need someone to open the collector panels. I can do that.
Take Strauss and keep him safe.
Fake Strauss is doing an Eminem pose. I am whatever you say I am. Oh, okay, goodbye. See, man, the PC version of this game is a little extra spicy. In a good way. Like, you get extra hallucinations. It's just bonus content. Redoing that checkpoint has the tendency to do that. I'm totally down for the glitches this game has. I don't even care. I love them. Today you'd have to pay $15 to get DLC hallucinations. Eternal Darkness. Remember Rise of the Eternals? They wanted like $3 million to make a sequel to Eternal Darkness. That was just not really a sequel. It was like a spiritual successor, you know? I have a feeling that would have had, like, downloadable hallucinate. Did that ever happen, by the way? Did they ever, like, I know they didn't raise the money, but did they ever figure that out? Because I think they said they were going to give it a shot anyway, but... And I kind of want an Eternal Darkness sequel, but I don't want... The thing is, I want it to be the same type of game, like an anthology horror game in different time periods. And, you know, with cosmic horror, old gods. The company was quietly shut down, the production of Shadow of the Eternals was put on hold. They announced a new free-to-play role-playing game for the PC titled Dead House Sonata. Is that what that was? I believe Nintendo still has the rights to the name Eternal Darkness. So if Tender wanted to do something with it, they could. They could assign a studio to it. I think there's probably several indie developers that if you just give them the resources and a couple more team members... I mean, I know it's more complicated than that, but they're like, look at Lost in Vivo. Look how good that was for an indie horror game. It was a really, really nicely done game. No, it wasn't perfect, but it was damn good. And I would have, you know, maybe there's different developers out there that could handle an Eternal Darkness sequel. Have you heard of Little Nightmares? Yeah, I considered streaming that at some point. Maybe next year, or if I finish this game early, I could check it out. I don't know. No, we don't like that. We don't like that in this house. I'm trying to make the Seeker work. I really am. I want to like it. Seeker into limbs of enemies, not into tentacle bosses with 0 body damage. Oh, I see what you did there. The tentacle guy is still alive, that's why he screams like that. Yeah, I remember that last year we talked about the implication. Yeah, it's pretty powerful when you... It's pretty powerful when you use it, right? Select an item and press Y to remove all installed nodes for reuse. Did you say nerds? Upgrade rig for heal? What do you mean? This will upgrade your hit points by 25 points. You need HP, man. Try upgrading your stasis charge limit. Oh yeah, you get a full heal there, that's good. Plasma cutter is excellent. I just don't use it enough. It's got good speed upgrade here too. Respec and take the node off of the air upgrade. That's a lot of money just to respec for that. I didn't get a full heal. I got a full heal. It's lovely. Oh, the store is right over here, so let me hit up that store first. Special for Plasma Cutter is setting enemies on fire. Okay, what do we have here? What do we have here? Flamethrower. People are saying the detonator was excellent. And of course the Ripper as well. I know I'm just buying a fuckload of weapons at this point, but... I'm getting the Ripper, goddammit. I'm getting the Ripper. Oh, I'll get the contact beam when it's available. I kind of don't want to put the Seeker rifle away, but God, I think I'm gonna put it away for now. Sell it? If I need the money, I'll sell it. I'm gonna hold on to it for now. I like this current arsenal. Alright, I need to also just do a couple more upgrades. Stasis upgrade. It's gonna be 2 for a stasis upgrade. The line gun definitely has its benefit. This will increase the damage of the line gun. I like the line gun. Plasma cutter is just too goddamn good. Of course, I'm gonna save some nerds. Yeah, I'm gonna save a little bit of that. It's like the Red 9 of Dead Space. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the plasma cutter is pretty fucking cool.
The docking pod is off the mag rail. An engineering work order has been issued.
The game kind of autosaves, chat.
I ran into a snag. It looks like the docking pod that runs to the solar array is floating at the bottom of the shaft.
That figures.
Wait, no, it doesn't.
Don't worry. I can fix this.
I thought they were
I'm
checkpoints.
heading outside to have a look.
Here, I'll just do it again then. I did before, but that was before the upgrade, so screw it, I'll save one more time. I mean, the game hasn't crashed yet. But, yeah, maybe. Saturn is so fucking cool. It's the one planet I want to see in a telescope. How well are you able to see Saturn from a consumer-grade telescope on a clear night? If it's, you know, if it's around. Not well, pretty damn well, very well, amazingly. Because I had a telescope, as I've talked about, I've been doing, or trying to do stargazing, but the weather's been terrible. And I don't have the equipment for it or anything, but when I was a kid I had a telescope, and I really couldn't see very much. It's a very, very disappointing prospect when you're a kid thinking you're going to see planets, and instead you see, you know... And also, you didn't have, like, access to star charts easily, so... For me, growing up, when I was using my telescope, I was just, like, looking at stars. It's like, oh boy, that's a planet. Nope, that's just another star. Why can't I zoom in more? Because you're literally looking at a star. Vinny, consumer grade covers an extremely large range of quality in terms of telescopes. How about, like... Hoopsumer grade? No, like just basic-ass telescope. They have telescopes now that are, like, you can buy a telescope that will lock onto a planet and just view it for you, so you don't have to do as much of the work. Those are probably ludicrous, but, like, going back to, like, 10-year-old me, I wish I could do that. Again, I live in New York, so what's the point? Speaking of what's the point, I'm not really sure what to do here. It's called a puzzle. Oh, it's called a puzzle, he says. In the chat room, he says it's like a puzzle. Oh, there's another one. The puzzle is orienting yourself properly to find the thing that you have to shoot. I thought I was going to the bottom of the shaft. It turns out I was all the way at the top. Yep. That could never be taken out of context. Ever. So, someone said, like an Amazon telescope. One that you may find on Amazon that's consumer grade, that is of a decent price, about 120 bucks. Now, while I am currently lost, how much for one of those wacky telescopes that locks on to stuff for you? I'm just curious, how much you think that would cost? 800 to 1,000? Can't justify that living in New York City. Maybe if I lived in a place where I could see stars? Ranging from $500 to $20,000. The solution is I should just come to Brazil. Just get the Star Chart app with the telescope. I do have the Star Chart app, yeah. I got that. Are we in space now? We have left Titan. We are... That was so fucking cool. I like space elevators. again, I will shit talk Ad Astra for being a really dumb movie that also requires me to, like... It attempts to make you use your brain, but it's also... cock. It's also, dumb baboon. And it's really, really, really weird, because there's aspects of that movie I think are fantastic. There's an early scene with a space elevator that is really fucking great. And visually, it's goddamn amazing. Okay. Vinny, why do you think the movie is so bad? It's not. It's not so bad. I've already talked about it on a previous stream, so many of you are going to hear this again, which, I mean, at this point you're probably used to me repeating myself, but it's just a really nice looking movie that has some really dumb shit in it, and really, really, like, annoying and nonsensical voiceover that reminds me of Harrison Ford. It feels like studio meddling, but then I know the director likes to do voiceover, so I just didn't like that. And it's like, again, a movie that asks big questions about are we alone in the universe, and then it hits you with some stupid, dumb baboon shit and some really bizarre acting here and there. I don't really get it. Like, there's good moments, but it just doesn't all come together for me. Like, and then by the time I got to the end of it and it's asking those big questions, I'm like... I was like laughing out loud at various points that I shouldn't have. I don't know. I don't mean to be Mr. Movie Critic, man, because I'm not, really. I only know what I like. I just couldn't help how I felt in the movie theater. I just tried real hard to like it, and I couldn't. So, well, it's not true. I did like the movie. I didn't love the movie. Vinny, I watched First Man after you mentioning it, and it was great. Yeah, First Man is actually really great. I'll tell you, Ryan Gosling knows how to choose good roles for him. Ones where he doesn't say a lot. Someone said, when are you gonna see the... When are they gonna make the sequel to First Man? Last Man. They already have. It's a comic. It's called Why the Last Man. It's great, and they're making a TV show about it. Anyway, so, looks like I can build the shotgun now. I'm not going to. I still haven't even used the fucking Ripper properly yet. You can get the barnacle bombs and throw them. Oh shit, okay. Man, this isn't even close to a holodeck. God, this is like when you put VR on your head from, like, the first generation of VR. That went, you know, when it came back again, like the Oculus DK2 or 1. All those pixels, those big chunky pixels. Howard Phillips, record number 302. I want to go home. Anti-claims. She didn't get a response to my transfer request, but it's the 5th one. How could there be 5 requests and no response? Surely someone is getting them. Someone is reading them. I hate to admit it, but the loneliness up here is really more intense than I expected. I think it's starting to affect me. The only good news is that Anti-claims, to have authorized my shipment request today. They're supposed to be arriving later today, but I can't believe anything she tells me. I've been asking for so long, it's hard to believe they might actually let me have my birds. Time will tell. Tonight will tell, actually. I don't think it worked out all that great, huh? Can I meet one single happy person? Oh, he's following Altman stuff. Never mind. That poor bastard. I say after having mutilated his corpse. Shit, I hope this corpse will still work.
Rig authorization recognized. Greetings, Station Watchman Howard Phillips. I hope you slept well.
Yep. The long sleep. Cold fish.
Unauthorized visitor detected. Auto defenses activated. Station Watchman Howard Phillips. Please provide verbal access code to authorize your guest.
Bird shit. I'm beginning to think I'm not good at this game. Could you try playing an audio log? I don't believe I have an audio log of this dude. Do you wear rigs, Mr. Woods?
Rigged to authorize your guest.
I mean, he's here. Don't worry none about that. None. Okay, well, hang on a minute. Hang on a moment. Should come this way. Oh, fuck. We got a little cameo. That was cute. Ooh, look at me.
Activating personnel system.
Look at me. Oh! He lived a little bit through that, yeah. Like, he was in half, and he was still experiencing the pain of that death. Much better. That was a, yeah, double baby death. That was good. Again, out of context, that sounds really, really bad. As discussed last night, that sounds like early 2000s, late 90s internet. The coolest new Flash game, double baby death. Been trying to stay out of the range of interfaces as much as I can. I don't want to hear her excuses anymore about my transfer requests. Every time I ask, I just get computerized bullshit. 23 requests. I've put in 23 requests and not one response. I know she's lying. I know she never sent them. I showed Anti, though. I let all my birds out of their cages at lunch. It was beautiful. They were all flying around free and happy. I wish I could be them. And they were spouting regulations and talking about abnormal profiles. I didn't care. I danced with the birds all day. I love my birds. I want to go home. Ah!
Please respond.
Please respond. Well, there's gonna be a fight here, isn't it? It's gonna be a mutant giant ostrich. That dude had leg armor, and I didn't realize that until it was way too late. I was using way too many napkins. Go to a pizza place, they give you 45 napkins for 2 slices of pizza. Congratulations, you just killed a 100-year-old oak tree to wipe your greasy pizza hands. Well, you didn't kill the tree, it was already, you know. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, it depends. How greasy is the pizza? Because, I mean, sometimes you're using way too few napkins when you're at a pizza place and they only give you like 3 napkins. It's like, come on. Your pizza is made of grease. It is grease incarnate. I usually save the napkins for later. I have, in my glove compartment, it's just like 87 napkins. It's an oddly specific number, but I know my napkins. I know how many I have at all time. Vinny's Napkin Grotto. Napkin Grotto will be the 2019 equivalent of coin gloves. The best meme of last year. Which is when I enlightened chat about scooping up coins from that little, like, the divot in front of your, shifting lever in your car. I don't know, what is this, 20s? The shifting lever, you know. Yeah, so those coins get real scummy. You know, like, those are real scummy coins, and when you're trying to get rid of those coins at, like, a coin store or at a bank, and you use your hands, you're gonna have, like, coin gunk, and, like, disease, and just, like, hand juice. So, I'm saying, if you're gonna scoop up those coins, and put them in, like, a bag or a container to then transfer them to get, like, money out of it that isn't coin, you want to use coin gloves. So what I do is I have a pack of vinyl gloves, like, they're disposable, and what, you know, once a year, let's say, when I go to collect my change, I use the coin gloves to scoop, and that way I can just then take the coin glove off, and then, you know, I don't have to worry about coin gunk and gross hand smell. So, you know, say what you will, but at the end of the day, I have avoided the gunk. Regular gloves? No, these are coin gloves. Wash your hands, but you're in a car. I suppose you could use hand sanitizer, but that doesn't get enough of the gunk off of your hand. Carry wet wipes and hand sanitizer. Okay. Alright, boss of me. Gloves are there's less. You don't have to carry as much stuff if you just bring a gloves. Yeah, you could use a sock. A coin sock. You're wrong? Well, you're angry. You're angry I've discovered a method that I can coin as my own. Probably not a good idea to look at that console. Has this conversation happened in the past? Yep. All of Vinesauce is rerun. After your second year of streaming, everything is a rerun. Vinny, life hack, if you're ever stuck in a public single bathroom by yourself, and you clog the toilet but don't have a plunger, most bathrooms have a trash can. Flip the bag inside out to keep your hands clean, but use the bag as a glove to unclog the toilet. No, there would be garbage in the bag. So now you have garbage on your hands. And the shit's gonna leak in there unless it's like industrial strength bag. What you need is some plunger gloves.
I'm sorry, Clark. I know what you're trying to do, and I cannot allow you to succeed. There's too much at stake.
You have no idea what I'm trying to do. There's a secret in this area. Let me know if I'm anywhere near the secret.
Unauthorized access to the computer mainframe is a violation of Titan Station Civic Code. Replace all panels and back away from the fuse board.
What the fuck? I thought this was 0G for a second.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
Just use the metal sheet like a napkin on a spider. See, then you're wasting napkins again. You're using way too many napkins. What you need is a spider glove. What you can do with the spider glove is you can then pick up the spider with your hands and not actually have to touch it. Well, they do make a really wacky little device that I have that's like an extendo thing. It's like plastic bristles that, like, you squeeze the handle, you squeeze the hog of it, and then it, like, closes the spider in it. Like, it's just like bristles. Use the bug assault. I have that too.
Mainframe. Warning. Mainframe electrical shielding has been deactivated. Proceed with caution.
Did I miss the secret? Arrange the shapes so that they're blue instead of green, and then press the reroute button. You can crawl the tubes for secret area. You have to be on the other side to do it? Other room? Oh. Well, I need to get to this room. Oh, there's a reroute. You know what I noticed? There was like 7,000 people here during the BRB, like after Zelda and Dicey Dungeons. And then when I had to restart XSplit, I'd say about 1,500 of them. Like now there's 5,600. And I'm good. Like even if there were 10 people here, I'd be good. But I'm just saying, where do they go? Like I'm wondering, did they fall into the void? The abyss? Where do they come from? Where do they go? Where do they come from? Cotton Eye Joe is what I wonder. Technical problems? Could be that.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
What are the chances that one of them had to leave in a hurry, like they had to leave their country? When you have this many people around, there's always a chance that something is happening. Like the pizza delivery person got to their house and like they had sex with them. There's that potential too. There's the potential that someone tried to break into their house and they had to fight them with a katana. There's all kinds of combinations of stuff that could happen when you have this many people in a chat room. Oh, that's the reroute. There's a chance that someone's computer, like, actually exploded. Or their graphics card died. There's a chance they were just on mobile. But that one's not fun. How many people have died while watching you, Vinny? Well, I wasn't gonna take it there, but since you did... You know, 10 years, almost, is a long time to stream. There have almost certainly been fatalities. Like, mainly rabbits. Mainly rabbits. I've made too many loud noises. That was a good secret area, thank you, chat. This really is a rerun episode. Well, it's a... You know what it is? It's a remix. This is the greatest hits of the past, like, 5 years. We've talked about this exact topic several times. It's a clip show. Yeah, you know what it is? This is where Riker is unconscious, and they show a bunch of clips. Why do I have Peng? Shades of Grey. So yeah, this is like when Riker is unconscious, and Deanna is just rubbing his beard while they show clips of the previous season, which wasn't even that great of a season. But, you know, the thing about it is this. They had to do that Shades of Grey episode because there was a writer strike. And once you get past it, you get to Season 3, which is a very solid season of Star Trek. That's when it grew the beard and became a great show from a good show.
Unauthorized visitor. Mainframe.
Someone just said in chat, Vinny, just watch good TV. I want to know what good TV... Tell me, without me calling you out. Well, I guess this is me calling you out. You probably know me better by now, but... Please give me some TV shows that's good TV if Star Trek The Next Generation isn't. I'm civil about it. I'm genuinely curious, and I will maybe even watch an episode of a show that you say. So yeah, I'm calling you out a little bit, but... That's okay. We can handle it. We're all adults here. Jersey Shore? Oh. Well, Naked and Afraid they told me to watch. God damn it. I thought you were gonna have a legit suggestion. I don't like this guy. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? I guess I gotta watch an episode of Naked and Afraid now. Thanks, chat member. See what I made me do? Oof.